in the water. Are you so secure in being everything you know? Don't you fear that God is watching? Am I really worthy to be chasing any dream when I'll always be my worst mistakes? Smile for the cameras, smile for the cameras. Aren't you contented in attention? Oh, everyone loves you, everyone loves you. Yet they've never seen my things. But you still love me. They suck me through the curtain. How did I make it? How did I make it? How did I make it out alive? Threatened by self-preservation when I could be your prey. How am I different? How am I different? Different from the wounds that I cry. 'Cause saying anything is trying too hard. The silence is a bastard. Out on the edge of the night, how am I letting the audience fester? Can anybody be a saint these days? Each breath can chill and masters. Out on the edge of my mind, oh my, become undone in ashes. Moving in slow motion 'cause there is no other way. Any sudden move could scatter them. Lonely are the stars, void of silent observers, pushing into dust and questions. Are you happy? Are you happy? They all look up at you. Shining star girl, shining star girl. Remove this foul from her foul cube.
That's fucking beautiful. You are my new favorite person.
Wah-uh.
Let it come over, let it come over, let it come over me. Part of this useless hate, but satisfying mercy. Take whatever pleases, take whatever pleases, but you will find the purity. 'Cause saying anything is trying too hard.
There we go. Hello, 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 chat. How are you? Joke's on you, Robin. You just did that to yourself, too. Hydrate, bitch. And take your damn plushie, Taya. Well, man, I gotta get my angry face off. Anyway, welcome everyone back to streams. It is so good to see you all. How are you all doing? I missed you.
Hello.
And I am joined by two guests who are no strangers to the channel at all. Taya and Robin. Say hi, guys.
Wah.
Bunch of cute. They are a bunch of cuties. Absolutely, Sage.
Yeah, but we wouldn't be here without Vixie, so.
Well, obviously, I invited you. You were getting Vixie withdrawal? Well, I was getting Twitch chat withdrawal, so there. We're like so related. Anyway. So, why don't you two just introduce yourselves really quick, just in case there's anyone in chat who somehow doesn't know who you are.
Ty, you want to go first? Or should I?
Hello, I am Husky. I have no brain and I go Bork.
And yet I somehow made her my Twitch mod.
A mistake, really.
Baby!
And Robin?
That was mean. I'm sorry. But anyway, hi. I am Robin. I am TayaFluff. Even though even though my model shows that I am gaming, I am not currently gaming yet.
You're gaming the system, man. I threw it on the ground.
I mean, for all y'all know, I could be playing The Binding of Isaac as we speak. You never know.
Do you two know that reference I'm trying to make? The I threw it on the ground reference?
Yeah, I know the reference.
Taya?
I threw it on the ground!
Okay, now I gotta do this.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's a Lonely Island song. Okay, let me pause the music. And just wait for someone to come into the stream, just randomly recommended and not know what the hell's going on. Demands.
My favorite part of that song isn't even the fucking throwing shit on the ground. It's at the farmer's market with my so-called girlfriend. Girlfriend's
just a social construct, man. I have no idea where we got on this topic at all. What the fuck were we streaming about?
What? A vacation?
Vacation?
That's what we were streaming about? My god.
Someone tell me what we're streaming now. I have lost the plot. like chat, Taya, Robin, someone, anyone. Tell me what we're supposed to be streaming now.
Vacation story?
Vacation story. Thank you, Taya. Okay.
Yay.
So, some of you might have noticed that I was not here last week. And that was for a very particular reason. I was in the glorious city of Chicago with these two lovely goobers.
Hi.
And I had a +1. My boyfriend Albara, aka Zapdash, was there too. I would have loved to have had Zapdash here too to comment on the vacation stories and stuff like that. Unfortunately, he had to work today. He has a night shift.
I agree, Sage. We should talk about how cute and beautiful Taya is, especially during the vacation.
No.
Woo! Hi, Camel. Welcome on in. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything except the system, man.
At the farmer's market with my so-called girlfriend.
But we're just getting started talking about the Chicago vacation I went on last week. So we originally got this plan because Taya, Robin, and I were talking about how we would really like to go to a Pride event together sometime. Plus, we had never met in person before. I'd met Taya once in person. She came over to my house. But I'd never met Robin in person. And so Robin mentioned that Chicago has some pretty famous Pride events. And so for Pride Month, we got the idea, hey, let's all go up to Chicago, stay with Robin, meet, and just like take a week, make a week of it, you know? And so with that idea, we made the plan, set aside the week, and coordinated everything together. However, our plans quickly went to shit the week before when we heard this weather report, which some of you, in fact a lot of you, are probably familiar with what the weather was like in the Midwest last week. Here, listen to this.
This is a public service announcement. Please share this information widely. There is a heat advisory that is starting that will go for the next 3 to 5 days, depending on where you live, affecting most of the United States.
Thank you so much for the
255 million people, where the temperatures will be in the 90s to 100s for prolonged periods with high relative humidity. So people are going to be at risk of dehydration and heat-related illnesses, and it could be life-threatening. So make sure that you are staying well hydrated at this time, and you need electrolytes if you're going to be outside. Limit the
Aw,
amount
thanks
of
for
time
the
that you're outside
cutes.
for the next several
Camel.
days. And if you do have to go outside, make sure you're wearing plenty of sun protection, looser fitting clothing that's lightweight and lighter colors so you're not absorbing as much heat. Make sure that you stay in air-conditioned spaces, and if you don't have air conditioning, find a community center or a library where you can stay for a good amount of time. Make sure you're checking on people that you know that could be at risk of heat-related illnesses, like those who are elderly, immune-compromised, those with chronic diseases, young, pregnant people. There's a lot of people that could be at risk of getting sick right now, and I hope that you stay safe and have a wonderful weekend.
And so that heat wave, for those of you who don't know U.S. geography, looking at you Venezuelans, Chicago was ground zero. Chicago was right in the center of that heat wave that he was just talking about. This is an emergency. Make sure everyone stay inside. Like, for the love of God, do not go outside for any reason. And guess where Pride events are held? Outdoors! Ah! Camel! Camel, I'm stuck in the story here. You're throwing plushies at my tits while I'm doing the story time outdoors. So it's gonna go outside. I had to be outside because that was a travel day while we were getting the heat wave. And fuck, that was awful. It was like 96 degrees with 80% humidity. It fucking sucked. So,
And for those who don't for those who
Oh,
don't
yeah.
use freedom units,
Yeah, please.
96 degrees is like 96 degrees Fahrenheit is like 36 Celsius.
Yeah, so 36 degrees Celsius with 80% humidity. We were swimming in the humidity and the heat out there. So don't worry,
Shit sucked.
we didn't waste our vacation. I just want to let you guys know. Skill issue, shut the fuck up. You guys are all wimps.
Yeah, easy for you to say, Sage. Easy for you to say.
All in favor of taking Sage and throwing her out in 40 degrees centigrade weather for 24 hours to see if she has the skills to survive. Say aye.
Aye.
Aye. It's unanimous. Sage, I suffered a heat wave in Europe. Bullshit. Anyway, so we were supposed to go to the Pride Fest the Sunday after we got there, but we decided not to do that, and instead we ended up doing a little bit more relaxed activities, which was really good, and we had some good tools to do that. First of all,
we had Cards Against Humanity. We had pizza delivery.
oh yes, that was so good. So like, yeah, Monday, that's basically what we were doing. Sorry, not Monday.
Sunday.
We arrived on Saturday, and then
We arrived on
Sunday,
Saturday.
we actually got down to, okay, what are we gonna do during this heat wave? This is after, like, Saturday, like, everyone's exhausted, and we're like, what the hell are we gonna do? We're all exhausted, it's a heat wave, so these chuckle fucks all order pizza, and they're like, oh wait, guess what the pizza place didn't deliver? Any beverages! It's not that we didn't order beverages. Like
I had put in the order for like a 2 liter of, what was it, root beer or Starry or
it had to be like root beer. But yeah, so the pizza came, it was delivered, but no soda. And so here I am with 3 chuckle fucks, desperately tired, just wanting to eat pizza, but no drinks, and I'm just like, fine, you guys, you wimps, I'll get us some soda, motherfuckers, and you guys are gonna owe me one. And so I go out and go ahead, Robin.
we were just like, thank you, Vixie, we love you.
I love you too. Give them all hugs. And I walked out of the hotel. And around this hotel, to give you some perspective, there's not a lot. There's a huge mall right across the street, which is great. That's not exactly a grocery store. And
Yeah.
and so and the car rental place was closed, so we didn't have a car yet. So I looked around. There were a handful of restaurants. So if I wanted to go to a fucking Texas Roadhouse, I could have gone to a Texas Roadhouse. Everyone knows how much soda Ashley Furniture has.
Clearly, they have tons.
So
Yeah, it's actually my go-to place to get soda, Ashley Furniture.
Well, I didn't know that at the time, so I just passed by Ashley Furniture, I passed by Steak and Shake, I passed by Chipotle. Until I finally got to the main road where there happened to be a gas station. I'm like, okay, maybe they have something in there. And lo and behold, I walk in. There's not much. It is a small little station, but they do have some 2-liters. And so I'm like, whew, good. Thank goodness. And I also get told, hey, Vixie, you know what would be great? Could you get us some, like, napkins or plates? And I'm looking around.
Hello, I like money.
Oh no! We're getting ads coming in. Thanks, Mr. Krabs.
Wow.
I'll let you guys know when it's actually, then we'll pause the story so no one misses it. So yes, I'm looking around. I see the beer. I see the candy. I see, like, the donuts left over from that morning. But there's, like, nothing else in there. I'm like, dude, where do you think I am? Like the Ritz fucking Carlton? This thing doesn't got any plates. It doesn't have any napkins. But still.
Blasphemy.
I got my soda. And I triumphantly returned and rescued the poor little goobers with their starry and their root beer for the enjoyment of pizza that night.
Yeah. We were just at the hotel room like, Dixie, please return. We can't enjoy our pizza without our drinks.
What were you guys even doing while you were waiting? I don't even know.
We were doing exactly as I described. We were crying like we were crying like baby birds waiting for their mother to return.
And then Mommy Vixie came back with soda, and everyone lived happily ever after.
Yay!
Especially Robin. Because according to Sage, I feel the sugary, hyperactive Robin from here through time and space. God, and Sage commenting on your crying emote for your PNG tuber. Crying gay.
Ryan Gay.
Crying gay. Actually, we're not I wasn't crying gay because it is now July. It is not Pride Month anymore.
But you're still gay as fuck.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Okay, so we fast forward to the next day. Let's see. Oh wait, I think we ended up playing. Was it Cards Against Humanity that night that we did?
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah. So we brought board games and card games, and we were not bored. Do you guys have any Cards Against Humanity matches that you remember that you really liked?
I think my favorite was around when Taya was the Tsar.
Yeah?
Incest! Kid tested, mother approved.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no. Also, don't expect me to remember around because all that is like already out of my fucking memory.
Sage, you were absolutely invited. You just had to come over to Chicago.
Yeah, just casually fly over to Chicago. No big deal.
Yeah. Can't be that big of a deal.
God, there was one where it was...
I was the card czar. I didn't play those cards. Don't damn me.
Oh.
I was the one who played the incest card.
Yeah, I was the czar. I was just reading it off.
What was that one where it was like being bored and gay on a Friday night is a slippery slope leading to a baby?
I don't know. Maybe.
TayaFluff, you are a
I
cutie
don't
ass
remember that
husky.
one.
Needless to say, if you ever played Cards Against Humanity, there were laughs all around. And, like, cursed shit all around. Yeah, Taco
Yeah, shit
Bako
was
would be absolutely great. Which, we did end up having some Taco Bako together.
We did.
Anyway. So, we finally settled down. We went over for Sunday to try and figure out, okay, now what are we going to do with our first full day with the heat? Yeah, you do have the image to prove it. I know you have the image to prove it. And so, Sunday morning, first item of business, we picked up a rental car, and let me tell you, we ended up getting a 2025 Ford Explorer. I only asked for like a sedan, but they upgraded us because that's all they had. And my fucking...
Who are we to turn down an upgrade?
Oh yeah. And my fucking god, was this ever an upgrade? And like,
it was like
this
a
had
really
this had
nice-
me and Mitch sounding like an old married couple, where like, you know, if you're like a college student, you'd be like looking for like a Porsche or like a BMW or like a big thing like a Mercedes Benz, Ferrari, you know, luxury cars, right? That's what you get excited about with all the power and speed, muscle, you know? Meanwhile, like, me and Mitch were all playing with the dashboard over here. Like, oh my god!
You were.
Like, oh my god! It has, like, backup cameras. Not only backup cameras, I can see on both sides. I can see in the front. Oh my god! And it has parking assist, and it has lane assist. Like it'll warn you if you're like drifting out of your lane, and like, we're just going back and forth about all of these like features that it had. We're like, oh my god, this makes driving so much easier, especially in a big car like this. And we were just
Okay,
like,
Sage, in all fairness, Vixie is the millennial out of us three, while Ty and I are Gen Z.
Pretty much, yeah.
ooh. Does everyone want to take a stab at guessing our ages?
Oh?
How old do you think the three of us are?
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, this was the car. This was the car that was basically our chariot through the entire week. It served us so fucking well.
Very much did.
Let's see. And so from there, the big thing we went out to do is we needed some food to make sure that we weren't going out every single day.
Hmm.
And so we went to the local Walmart and we lived it up with Snackos.
Yeah, we just got like anything and everything.
Let's see. And
More or less, yeah, we kind of did.
okay, we got our first age guesses from Bite. Bite guesses that I'm 32, Ty is 26, and Robin is 24. And I am going to say that I am older than 32. Taya, are you older or younger than 26?
No comment.
Oh, do you not want to play the guessing game?
No comment because Bite somehow black magic guessed it correctly.
Oh! Well, that's 1 for 2 so far. Taya is indeed 26.
Yeah. So Taya's 26.
And
Vixie
Robyn.
is older, and I am younger.
Robyn is younger than 24.
How many only one they get right? What the heck?
Wait, Julie, do you know how old Robyn is? I know you probably know how old I am.
I mean, it's in my Discord bio, so like.
Who reads Discord bios these days? No, Ramen is younger than 21. But yes, she's over 18. Don't worry. She can be in the she can be in the chat. But yeah, she's younger than 21.
Sage got it.
Sage got it. 20.
I am 20 on the dot.
Oh my God, Bisco Corgi with the raid. Welcome on in. Come on in, everyone. Have a seat. How are you, bitches? Hi, everyone. I'm Vixie, the pink punk skunk.
Hello.
And I love streaming here on Twitch with me and my friends and just expressing my creativity. And I am here with 2 special guests, Taya and Robyn, talking about the recent vacation that we had.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Corgi, you were playing Peak. Let's go. Can we get a shout out for Corgi?
Already did.
By the way, everyone, if you are coming in from Bisco's stream and you need to take a break, get some food, get some sleep, go and raid and run, don't worry, I will take care of your community. Thank you so much for sharing it with me. I hope you enjoyed Peak, by the way.
Yeah, hope the game was peak.
I thought of a joke, but I didn't want to say it because I had some inhibitions, but Robyn just went for it anyways.
Okay.
Ha ha ha.
Because Robyn is pink cringe.
You betcha sweet. You betcha sweet Pippi I am.
You got a mod for unlimited players and the mayhem with 7 climbers is perfection. Nice. Okay, and as far as my age, does everyone want to say it on the count of 3?
Maybe not me, because there's a chance I might say the wrong number, because I don't even remember myself!
Chat, on the count of 3, how old is Vixie? Those who know it, you can say it. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
35. Oh wait, shit, that was for chat.
Chat, don't look at the answers. No, Robyn's right. The skunk is 35.
35 is
That's
still
Bowdy.
looking good.
Ooh, you're going to Anthrocon. Let's fucking go. Yeah, we're just talking about how I was like the adult of the group taking care of these little kids. And how, like, that's why, like, I had this millennial vibe of, like, geeking out over the safety features of a motherfucking Ford Explorer.
I mean, no wonder you had millennial vibes. You are a millennial.
Anyway, we all piled in. We got ourselves a picture. Us all inside the cozy little Ford Explorer.
Yes.
And we took it easy this first few days. Let's see. We went to Walmart the first time. We picked up some good snackos. Then we came back. Yeah.
I I picked out like these bluey shaped fruit snacks because like come on, they're fruit snacks and they're bluey. How could I not?
He's no shirt.
The bees are... Look, it's the married couple and their trouble. It does look like Zap and I are just driving our kids around.
You know what? Fair enough. I can probably see that, yeah.
That was kind of the vibe, let's be honest.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna contest that because like.
Anyway, we got home and we ended up busting out some Mario Kart and playing together. And like most of us ended up crashing early because everyone was still jet lagged from the flight before, the night before. So the next day, God, I wish I had taken more pictures of the round 1 experience, but we went to the mall the next day, and there's an arcade in there called Round 1, and it's a arcade that's based in Japan originally, and it has like several different categories of activities you can do. It has your traditional arcade games, like including like the racing cabinets, the like light gun shooters. It has your typical ticketed machines, which will earn you electronic tickets, which was definitely some of Taya and Robyn's favorites. Tickets go burr.
Tickets go burr. Also, prizes.
And prizes.
Prizes.
Which, by the way, at the end of the day, Robyn had like a drama breakdown because the prizes were too expensive.
Okay, to be fair, that shit was more expensive than it should have been. Like, I spent like, what, over like $50 on tokens? I only had enough for like a Pez dispenser and some refills for it?
Yeah, and that was with borrowing like 100 tickets from me.
Exactly, it's bullshit.
Sounds like a skill issue with those ticket games, right?
Shut the fuck up.
Taya's just asking for McDonald's when all the other wants is Wendy's. Because he's locked in the second she saw a rhythm game. Fuck yes, I was like, oh my god, like the amount of like DDR and like Pump It Up and like all these other wacky rhythm games that you could just get into. Round 1 was like built for me. Unfortunately, these two groupers were not nearly as into the DDR experience as I was.
Honestly, I didn't even know where DDR was, so like, there is also that.
You didn't? You didn't explore with me? That's right, you were too busy earning tickets for a Pez dispenser. This is a Tara Strong. This is Tara Strong. Tara Strong all over this song. Oh, totally. Violet Pony is like 100% My Little Pony coded.
I mean, it's in the name.
Oh, absolutely. Like, DDR Extreme was my very first exposure to rhythm games. Like I remember like scrolling through all these weird Japanese songs in my local arcade, only to find some Queen songs, And so, like, my first DDR songs were We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions on fucking DDR Extreme.
We are the champions.
My friends.
A boom boom clap, a boom boom clap, a boom boom clap, boom boom clap, a 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 boom boom clap. That was awesome, Robin.
That was fun.
It's like carry on fucking shit! Get out of here, Nemesis! Oh my god! You're not welcome into the singing stream. But yeah, I would have loved.
So I have no idea what went on. So,
I would have loved to have had you guys coming over and playing those rhythm games with me. As it was, Zap came over and watched me play the game that inspired Guitar Hero, Gitadora, which is essentially has the exact same mechanics but with anime people. Oh yeah, Taiko no Tatsujin! God, when I found that, I was in love with the whole fucking thing. But anyway, what we did all gather together for was bowling. And oh my god, that was so fun.
Yes.
Like none of us are particularly good at bowling. Let me preface that.
Oh.
All right. Like, we were not nearly bowling in the 200, the 100s, much less the 200s.
This is Class A Vixie luck you just got.
Dixie, no. Okay, maybe I got a couple lucky strikes, but that's about it. The rest, I was missing half of my shots. But if there is one star of the bowling show, it was Robin, who stepped to the plate for the Midnight Hype Challenge. You want to go ahead and talk about that?
Okay, so basically, what it was basically, every hour, at round 1, there would be a special event that would go down, being like, alright, bowlers, something Moonlight Strike, challenge, I think it was called.
Yeah.
Where basically, you have one shot to get a strike. Or if you're, younger than 13, you had to get, 9 pins.
Yeah.
At least. And if you do that, you get a prize, you get a special, photo op. You know, it sounds really cool. I think the prize was, a lanyard or something. I think I saw,
Yeah, they had an employee who was bored out of her mind showcase the lanyard and run out of there.
But yeah, it was actually really hype, and I was really excited for it. I got 9 pins. And obviously,
Yeah, she just barely missed the fucking strike. She did the best out of everyone who was bowling that day, but she missed by 1.
I actually got the first strike of the entire game, which was really fun, actually.
Yeah. No, it was impressive. So hats off to Robin.
Yeah, in the second game, I didn't win. In fact, I got dead last. But I did hit what is known as a wombat.
Oh.
Yeah, a wombat is a spare. that is picked up when you hit 0 pins on the first throw.
So you hit 0 on the first throw, but you hit all of them on the second throw.
Yeah, so it's like a pseudo strike.
Yep. Apparently, it's called a wombat.
Yeah, wombat is the technical term, but as far as the game goes, they just call that a spare because it was on the second throw you nailed the strike, so it's still a spare by logic.
Yeah. It's not even like a technical term. It's just like it's just like the name, the
nickname for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so we did some more shenanigans around, and then all of a sudden, Taya tells us that she was actually talking with some friends and found out that one of them was not only in the Chicago area, but literally in the same city that we were staying in north of Chicago. Do you want to talk about Wish?
Yeah. Yeah, so just some random friend, because go figure, I have more friends than these? Who'd have thunk it? But no, it's just like, because I set my status accordingly so people would... I set my status accordingly because I imagine people are gonna want to know. I'm like, hey, if I don't respond, whatever, I'm on vacation. And people are like, where you at? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm Chicago. And apparently one of the friends lived in Chicago, in the area we were in. So we just kind of arranged a little impromptu. Oh, I can see you two while I'm here. Might as well make the most of it.
And so I mentally logged, oh, we'll have to set aside some time later this week for Taya to meet up with her friend. And then her friend's like, hold on 1 minute, I'm almost there. Like, okay. Okay.
Like, damn, okay. Wasn't expecting that this week, but who am I to complain?
Fair, yeah, very fair, I don't blame that.
And so Taya had a miraculous meeting with her friend, but by the time her friend got to the mall, we'd been walking around the mall for 6 hours. And so Robin and Zap were pretty tuckered out. So we all decided to just head back to the hotel while Taya's friend proceeded to fucking spoil her at the fucking Lego store. Lego! Lego!
Pretty much.
And so yeah, like an hour later, I get a call. We pick her up with 50 Lego bags in tow.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
It's like 1 or 2. Not 50. Wait.
Well, considering it costs $500 a set these days for a Lego set.
They did not cost that much.
But yeah, she came home all smiles. We played some Mario Party and then called it a night.
Wahoo! I played as Waluigi! Whee!
I played as Yoshi. Yoshi liked to show off his butt a lot. I didn't know whether I should read into that. Anyway, so the next major fucking camel. Yippee! The next major event was actually that Zap had a friend who was living in South Chicago that he wanted to meet up with. So me and him did our own little vacation, driving through Chicago down to see his friend. And we left Taya and Robin to entertain themselves in the hotel room. Yes, we left the children unsupervised in the fucking hotel room. We'll find out what they got up to later. But as for us, we met up at a restaurant that Zap's friend recommended. While we were trying to get to this restaurant, on the other side, we found a restaurant called Juicy Seafood. Not exactly the best name for a seafood restaurant, but we had to take a picture of this. The legally distinct Johnny Depp that they had in front of their restaurant.
That is so glorious. I see it. Yeah, it's going literally just.
Mommy, I want some Johnny Depp. We have Johnny Depp at home.
Johnny Depp at home.
No. Robin, you have to make it sound like it's played with cheap ass instruments or something like that. So it's like with
if I had a kazoo, I would.
Yeah, fucking kazoo with no backing track, just the kazoo.
It's just.
Oh, the recorder version, like the recorder from elementary school.
Oh my god.
And like. Don't forget to throw in some squeaks in there where you like blow into it when it's out of tune.
I am so sorry for anyone. I apologize for chat's ears.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh,
Nice
no.
to meet you, bitch.
Yo, James Thomas, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. How is? It's just me, Robin, Taya, and Discount Johnny Depp.
Discount Johnny Depp.
Okay. But no, we met on the other side. We met at like a burger bar place. They had some really good burgers. I got their breakfast burger. Zap got their jambalaya, and his friend, who goes by Chale online, ended up getting a jalapeno burger. And we all tried some different craft beers that they had. It was a really good all around. And we caught up, and I found out Charlie's actually really into sports, which is something that I really don't have a lot of friends who I can really share that with. Like personally, I don't necessarily care as much about the sport being played as much as I care about like the culture around it. Like actually like getting together with some friends and picking a team to root for through the season. Like there's something really fun about American sports culture that I feel like a lot of people miss. And like I know this is kind of a hot take on this, but hear me out. Hear me out. Sports can be enjoyable if you know how to enjoy it. That's all I'm saying.
Blasphemy! Blasphemy!
Yeah, he's married out here, working as a public sanitation supervisor. So, pretty good cozy job, except for the fact because it's government, he has to be appointed by the mayor every time. So, that's fun.
Well,
But yeah, that's fun. I'm not gonna spill too many of the beans, just out of respect. But yeah, here's the outside. And yes, he does use Minish Cap Link as his avatar. So that's why that's there.
yeah. Makes sense.
honestly.
Oh, you're okay
Yes,
using his actual name? I was just calling him Charlie. Hi, Zap. Zap's actually in chat now.
Hello.
But yeah, I was trying to be purposely sparse with the details because I didn't know how much Zach wanted all of his information out on the internet. Oh, don't worry, we'll get to what we'll get to what the children were up to at the hotel room. Hello, I'm doing good. Well, that's good to hear, James. So what brings you by the stream? Derp, ignore me? I can't ignore you. You're my boyfriend. You're very lovely.
Ignore? Impossible.
You were helping me
What
take
the-
care of the 2 children this entire week.
The gremlins.
Well, before we actually went back to the hotel room to check on the children, I actually went over to visit another person.
Nice to meet you, bitch.
Love the stuff you do.
know
Oh,
about
thank you. Wait, who is that? Thank you so much for the hydrate. Wait, what?
I think that username that popped up on screen just now was Otter Lover Femboy Twink.
Based.
Wow.
Honestly.
Honestly, based. That's why I was just checking right now. But yeah, thanks for the follow. Anyway. Yeah, so I had someone I wanted to visit just like Zap had someone he wanted to visit.
Oh.
Unfortunately, this person that I wanted to visit passed away about 50 years ago now, in 1980. This was my grandfather. And I want you all to understand why this grandfather means so much to me, even though I had never had a chance to know him while I was alive. This grandfather was homosexual. He was gay in the 1970s. And he wasn't secret about it. He was openly gay in the 1970s. Can you fucking believe the bravery that you have to go through to be open in the 1970s when, I remind you, the Stonewall fucking riots took place in the 1970s. That is when it was illegal to be homosexual. You're gonna get arrested or fined. He was open about it. And so, between that and a bunch of other mental health issues that came about from the stress of that, all the stress basically just took him early, before his time. But he's still a major inspiration to me for how much he embraced himself and loved himself in spite of the opposition. And so, when I had the opportunity to come by and visit his gravesite, I definitely had to take it.
Yeah.
Otter attack! No! Cute otter coming! A cute otter just came and attacked! Oh yeah, otter? Well, I'm a snug back. Get snugged on, bitch. Right, Sage? Those were some fucking balls. And because of that, he is my fucking hero. Like, out of all of my family, he is my hero. And so, I always love hearing my mother tell me stories about him. Because yeah, I love feeling closer to him. As close to him as I can get. And so, this here was the closest I ever physically got to him. Okay. Gay does run in the family, absolutely. I credit 1,000,000% of my gay to him. Okay, meanwhile, back at the hotel room, what were these two children getting up to?
I honestly don't remember.
I remember one thing you said, but it can't be shared because of Twitch TOS.
Pretty sure there was also another mall run. I took Robin to
Oh
the
yeah,
mall
the
myself.
mall run, yeah, and you got her
Oh yeah, that!
some really cute shirts.
Yeah, I took Robin back to the mall during that after she got re-energized, and because after the round 1 there wasn't really much mauling, so I didn't take her. So I take her back and do the actual mall part, and I spoiled her with a couple of shirts. Yeah.
And a Lego set.
And a Lego set, yeah.
And a Lego set of a fob.
Yes. The Lego set is actually a 3-in-1. It can be built into one of 3 things, but not all 3 at the same time. It can be built into an owl, it can be built into a squirrel, or, obviously, it can be built into a fob.
I got it because of the fob. We know Robin's gonna do the fob.
Fob, fob, fob. Oh yeah.
You got it because I
Wait a minute.
asked for it.
I think we can talk about this a little bit later. But yeah, that was on top of the 2 plush toys that we had gotten you from Walmart on the day that poor Taya ended up getting a splitting headache. Yeah, I swear we have some pictures of those plushes. We can talk about those later. Anyway, by this time, it's Thursday. And on Thursday, the heat wave had really gone down. And so we actually took the opportunity to go into the city and see one of the big attractions that we were all interested in. The Field Museum is a gigantic natural history museum in downtown Chicago. Like right by Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
And inside, oh my god, it is huge. Like literally. Like look what they have in the fucking lobby. Like a 3-story tall dinosaur skeleton.
Wait, remember we saw magical Leopoldo Vixie?
Oh yeah! Like back here. Oh wait, no, that's a pterodactyl. Leoplerodon is elsewhere. I didn't pull out the Leoplerodon picture.
Yeah, Leopoldo was in the lobby.
Yeah, this is the lobby, just the other side of the lobby. But yeah, there were some extra experiences you could pay for. Like you could apparently you could go to Reptiles Alive and like interact with live reptiles. And like an Africa fashion show or stuff like that. But let me tell you, we could probably spend a week in this museum and not see everything that they offer just for the base ticket. Hi,
Yes,
Duke!
yeah.
Welcome! Dixie and Chad are good beans. So are Taya and Robin. Let's be honest. So, we went through like a major Africa exhibit over here. Oh, thanks for doing so much for the hydrate. I don't know why the water's not spraying, but whatever.
Yeah. Being entirely honest, I don't remember much, if anything, about the museum other than the plushies that I got at the end.
Hey, no worries.
Because, yeah.
Because, yeah, there's a lot of people
I
there.
handle crowds well.
God Damn it, Sage. No. Despite what you might think, I did not want to fetch all the bones.
Then why did we have to hold you back the whole time?
Hey!
Yeah.
Lies! Slander!
Yeah, we had to bring the leash and the collar, remember?
No, you did not!
He can't see it here, but we had to, like, Velcro Taya to the chair here.
TayaFluff, you are a cutie ass husky.
Also, thank you so much, Julie, for pointing out this outfit game right here. Look at this!
It's cute!
Look at this beautiful outfit Taya picked out. Like, the pink is on game, and the pink is on point, and gotta love that shawl right there. Down with the necklace, and then the non-binary bracelet right there. That is one fabulous looking husky.
And we love her for it.
And there's Zap in his token Hawaiian shirt. Pink does go well with the husky. Very well. So we ended up going through a large Africa exhibit, and I learned a lot of things about Africa that I hadn't known about before. Like, there's actually a nomad tribe that still goes around. Like, the same way that they've been going for thousands of years. It's absolutely incredible, and they're the kinds of ones who literally raise camels. There's a bunch of interactive exhibits on camels. It was really cute. Let's see. Then we went down, had lunch. They had like pizza and nuggies, so we had that. Let's see. And let's see. And then we left there, went through an ancient Egypt exhibit, which, by the way, this ancient Egypt exhibit was no joke. I mean, I've seen a whole bunch of history lessons on ancient Egypt, but these had like actual mummies that were pulled out from Egyptian tombs back in like the 1800s. This is legit. And so that was really cool to look at. And as we were leaving, we ended up deciding, okay, we want to make sure we hit the gift shop quick before everything closes down to make sure we have a good time to decide what we want without feeling pressured, especially with like a big crowd of people trying to crowd into the gift shop before it closes. So we're looking around, and Robyn, as mentioned before, found some plushes she liked, and so I'm basically gonna show some of the loot that we got from the trip all at the end. But as we were going to pay for our stuff, Taya realized she was missing something.
Yeah.
You want to go into what you were missing?
Somehow, not entirely sure how, since it's quite literally never happened before. Somehow my wallet was misplaced.
Yeah.
So that turned into a whole stressful scavenger hunt.
So
Thankfully I got it back eventually, but it wasn't until the following morning, since none of the security said anything about it before we were literally forced to leave from closing time.
yeah, so we ended up having to go back to the hotel room, And then the following day, Taya called in to say, hey, I'm not sure, but if there's any chance someone picked it up, can I come in and pick it up? And they said, oh, actually, yes, we do have it. And so we drove her down.
I feel so bad.
But don't worry. We got back to the hotel room. We pampered these kids with nuggies. McDonald's, 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 McDonald's.
And for the record, they did not get a single black coffee and leave. No. We actually got nuggies.
Yeah, I got the kids 40 nuggies to share. Plenty.
Yeah.
Hey, you got some too.
Oh yeah, I had to do the nuggie tax.
Yeah, nuggie tax.
So, we went in to pick up Taya's wallet, and while we were there, we didn't want to just, like, waste the day. Like, we were already back in Chicago. Oh yeah, it was a fantastic museum. But we also found a fantastic zoo for completely free in the public park. So if you're familiar with Central Park in New York City, Chicago has its own version of that called Lincoln Park. And they built a gigantic park by the lakeside. And in that park, they built an entire zoo and made it free to the public. And so...
Yeah, Lincoln Park, nothing to do with the band.
Nope, nothing to do with the band. Lincoln as in the President Lincoln. Something free in the park in the US, it really is progressive. Absolutely. So if you notice what I'm taking a picture of Taya with right here, she was inches from lions. Like, it was feeding time when we went to see the lions, and they actually took the meat and put it up right next to the glass, so all the lions were literally so close that if the glass wasn't there, you could pet them.
Yeah, it should be noted that I wasn't feeling well this day, so I couldn't come with them.
Yeah, we miss ya.
Yeah.
Wah.
Yes, I was there, and so was Zap.
Oh, wait, no, wrong emote. Whoops. Wah.
Cute. Cries and gay.
Nice and gay.
Let's see. And we also went through the bird house, where there actually was no glass. So there are the birds, no glass, and there's me.
Birds, 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 birds.
Birds, 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 birds.
Birds, 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 birds.
Yeah,
I'm sure y'all have heard.
bird is the word.
It was my understanding that everyone had heard.
And so, unfortunately, this was also Friday. And so, that meant that the very next day marked the end of our week together. So yeah, as sad as it is, all of us had to meet up at the airport because it was time for us to go our separate ways. After a hell of a trip.
But there we are, posing together.
One last time before it was time to say goodbye.
Yeah.
So what did we take home from our adventure? Well, Taya got her own plush. This is her very first plush toy. She got a pupper.
I got a pupper. I got a pupper. A weighted pupper.
Robin already has a nickname for the pupper, but Taya has yet to name it.
Yeah.
I like to call it Whoopi, like Ouppy. I said pee.
My daughter says she joins it during playtime. Just like Taya just holds it in her mouth.
Would not do that to my plushie.
I know you
Yeah,
wouldn't, but the joke is that a dog does. Usually.
Oh yeah, no, I'm very aware of the joke, but like, I wouldn't do that. No.
Sure you wouldn't.
You know, ignoring the fact that it'd probably be a lot harder to do, given it's a weighted plushie.
Robin also got the plushie at the time. It was a bluey squishmallow. Unfortunately, I don't have any pictures where I don't have any pictures of the plush.
Oh, actually, I think I have a picture. I can just forward it to you.
Make sure that if you have it, you aren't in casual clothes. And by casual, I mean it's like 90 degrees outside, so I take my shirt off.
Oh no, yeah, it's just a picture of Bluey and Whoopi.
Okay.
Oh, where the heck are you?
I'm
Actually,
over
you know what?
here.
Fuck, I'm just gonna... There we go.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I didn't have this picture.
But I did!
There you go. Here's Robin's Bluey plushie with the puppy.
No, not the puppy, the Whoopi.
So, Robin, what'd you name your Bluey plush?
I mean, I feel it's self-explanatory at this point.
What'd you name it? What did you name the plushie?
What? I didn't name it. It's just Bluey.
Wow, daring today, aren't we? Just kidding. I'm just giving you shit. Let's see.
Daring today, aren't we?
But Robin didn't stop there. These were the two plushes that she picked up at the Field Museum, the Natural History Museum.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I also got one more on my way home on Saturday.
Sure, you want to talk about these two first?
Oh yeah. So at the gift shop, there was a station where you could grab like an empty plushie, and an employee would stuff it for you, like Build-A-Bear.
Yeah.
But not Build-A-Bear because this was at the Field Museum. So basically, I had the dinosaur stuffed because, you know, I just had to. The Chicago Field Museum is known for having this one dinosaur skeleton named Sue.
Which is a Tyrannosaurus.
The largest and most complete T-Rex fossil ever discovered. Which honestly was smaller than I was expecting. Still huge, but like smaller than I was expecting a T-Rex to be. But yeah, there's that, and the red panda. It was just already stuffed, but like it's a red panda. Come
It's
on.
a red panda, yeah.
You really expect me to pass up a red panda?
Fun fact. Robin is actually a red panda in a Pegafox suit. A lot of you probably didn't know that.
Shit, I've been found out.
Yay! I get her Sylveon headphones.
No, these are mine.
Okay.
These are mine. Heck you. No. Bad skunky.
Alright, and here's the other one that you said you were talking about getting. This one I haven't heard anything
yeah.
about because she got it as she was coming home from the airport.
Yeah. So I got this one at this so there is a 100 yen store chain called Daiso that apparently has locations in America.
I love Daiso. I actually got a Daiso several blocks from where I live over here in LA.
Yeah.
Hello. I like
So
Ad incoming,
so
wee whoop.
Oh no!
Thanks, Mr. Krabs.
But yeah, so I went to Daiso, because my mom wanted to show me, Daiso. It was actually pretty cool. I got this, like, 2-in-1, mechanical pencil, pen, as well as, you know, like, a bunch of snacks, you know, because, like, it's Daiso, it's Japanese, I gotta try the snacks, you know?
Of course, of course. Like, Japanese snacks hit different than American snacks.
They really do.
Which ones are your favorites?
I don't exactly remember what I got. Like, I
Okay.
remember I got, like, these, like, lemon pirouette wafers.
Ooh. Like, I love gummies. Like any kind of gummy candy you have me. So Japanese gummies hit really well for me. Like there's a type of gummy called a haichu that is it just like sings for me. It's like a cube that has like the fruit flavor on the inside and it's like anyway.
I also got this this chocolate bar. It's called Kiarapaki.
Okay.
Kiarapaki is basically you have this chocolate bar that has a character in the middle of it. And it doubles as like a little game. Like you don't have to play it obviously because it's a fucking chocolate bar.
Right.
But optionally, you can try to break off the surrounding pieces of chocolate without breaking the character on the inside.
Wait,
like-
are you just playing Squid Game at that point?
That's essentially what it is, yeah. like this is a picture I just sent in the group chat.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's Kiarapaki. I also got,
Let's see,
you know,
yes.
as I said, the lemon. I also got like the lemon pirouette wafers, as I said. And I got one more thing. I didn't know what it was at first. But it said it was peach flavored, and well, I'm a sucker for peach.
Peaches.
Oh my god.
Good.
But yeah, I'm a sucker for peach. Anything. I wasn't really sure what this was. But I found it at the. I found it at Daiso.
Mm-hmm.
and it just had Goku Black on it from Dragon Ball. Like all it said was Goku Black, Peach Flavor, and Ocean Bomb, which is the brand.
Right.
Alright. I wasn't sure what it was until I took a sip. I expected it to be like a soda or something. It was sparkling water. But it turns out it wasn't that bad.
Nice. I know Japan loves to do like character recognition on their beverages.
Yeah, like I thought I hated sparkling water.
Like, oh my god. You know what I could do sometime? I could actually sit down and show you like some of the products and stuff like that I got in Japan. I lived in Japan for 2 years, and I have like a 3-week vacation I went on like 5 years ago or something like that.
I bet I'm gonna see like a shit ton of anime characters on it, on like a bunch of shit, aren't I?
Anyway, that's for another stream. I should do that later.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah. But yeah, I thought that I hated sparkling water, but this changed my mind. Turns out I don't hate sparkling water, I just hate LaCroix.
LaCroix is a piece of shit. I'm sure that's not a hot take at this point. They're just popular.
Like, they're recognizable, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, so you picked that up, and then you picked up this boy, or girl, or non-binary.
I still have yet to name them, but I'm thinking of naming them Atsuki, probably.
Oh.
Very appropriately Japanese.
Yes.
But yeah, they look very snuggleable.
Yosh.
Oh, and you also got this little boy. Look at him!
Oh, yeah, the little dino.
There's a little boy!
Yeah, I got the little boyo at the field museum.
Robin, could you just hold on for a few seconds? We're in the middle of an ad break.
Wow.
But yeah, we can just look at how cute he is for like a minute. Okay, cute little Toby. And his stumpy little bob arms.
Nah.
Who is the terrifying beast of the ancient world? Who is it? Who is it? Is you?
Is it you? Is it you? It's you! That's right!
Okay, outbreak should be over. You can talk about how you got him.
Yeah, I got this little boyo at the field museum. It was one of those play till you win rubber ducky claw machines, except they weren't duckies. They were dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, along with that, I got 16 souvenir pennies.
I wish we'd gotten pictures of those, because they had some really cute designs. Like, 8 of them were based on the Egyptian exhibit that it was right next to, and the other 8 were based on dinosaur fossils.
Yes.
But yeah, I think it was $6 for 16 pressed pennies souvenirs. For those of you...
like that. Like, it was dirt cheap.
Let me see. Can I find a picture of... Let's see. Field... If you got pictures of them, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna try and Google them.
I did not get pictures, unfortunately.
Hey.
Oh, perfect. This was one of the actual machines that you got them from. So we can see some of the designs. So, literally, they put a penny under a heat press that can soften the copper up enough so that you can press it into an oval and stamp your own design into the copper. And at that point, it's not a penny anymore. You couldn't actually use it to pay for anything. But it's a pretty sturdy, inexpensive souvenir to take home.
Yeah, and like it's only like 1 penny. Like, who the fuck is gonna use a penny?
Yeah, I know in the US they're trying to get rid of the pennies, so it's a perfect use for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was a set of the designs that she collected with all these dinosaurs and the T-Rex named Sue. Which, by the way, we found out that Sue, the name Sue, came from the archaeologist who discovered the fossil. I thought that was a really neat detail.
Yeah.
That was nice. Oh, I saw something I forget.
What? Well,
It's not binary.
oh yeah.
Yes.
So, I think it was back in 2014. The Field Museum made a Twitter account for Sue, and hadn't asked me anything. And someone did ask what Sue's gender was, and the person who was using the Twitter account did say that Sue uses they/them pronouns.
Yes. Sue the NB Diny. Do not actually sue them. They did nothing wrong.
Oh, this was something that I got from the mall shopping trip. So, I ended up picking up 2 new shirts. With my love of pink, I could not say no to this one. This really adorable pink scene. Bunnies flopping around and stuff like that. I love wearing pretty stuff like that. I mean, hell, look at my fucking Sona. And then, yes, the Shadow and Rouge shirt. And so, when Sonic 3, the movie, came out, based on Shadow, there was a ton of Shadow merch. But my favorite character is not Shadow, it's Rouge over here. And so, I told myself, if I ever get a Shadow shirt, I want to make sure I get a Rouge shirt first. And so, finally, when I actually went into the Hot Topic over here, they had a Shadow and a Rouge shirt, and it's in like this really cool purple color. And it's just like, that right there, I need it. And so I ended up picking that up for myself, and I'm wearing it today, as it happens.
Aww.
That's always fun.
Taya picked up a shirt herself.
I did. This shirt that just looks far too precious and silly and cute not to get.
Which actually, both Robin and I saw this character, and we realized the artwork looks very similar to something that we both recognize.
For those who don't know, I am a huge fan of the furry music artist Yonkagore. And we were like, doesn't this kind of look like Yonkagore? And obviously it isn't. I would know. But because it looks similar, we concluded that it was Yonka Core.
Yeah, like Yonkagore Core.
Yep.
This would be a character we would believe that would be in one of Yonkakor's music videos.
Yeah.
Of course, that's not where it came from. It was just a cute little boyo or girl-o baby. It was a cute little baby girl. It's a cute little baby girl.
Yeah, just a cute little girl that just was so freaking adorable and silly.
And so Taya picked that up.
Yeah.
We had one more thing. And Taya and my flight home left right around the same time, meaning we got to hang out with each other while we were waiting for our planes. And so we ended up exploring a bookstore, and I saw the cutest little book right here
Yeah.
with a girl and her dog called Oh My Dog. So I ended up buying Taya this book.
Yeah.
Like the quote,
my
the
dog.
quote in the back is just like, you know, oh my god, why do you listen to everything I say? You're everything I need. Because you're my best friend. I'm just like, that is too pure. We fucking need this book right now. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that was our trip to Chicago. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. It was really fun. I got to see some of my best friends for the first time in person, and I miss you all. I want to see you again.
I miss you too. But hey, like, we had an excellent time, and by God, I'm glad I'm friends with you too. And I'm really glad that Zap was there too, especially because, yeah, in the downtime, there was lots of cuddles and lots of hanging out. Because, like, even though we didn't do as many, like, touristy things that we could have done, it really felt like, you know, we're just hanging out like best friends. As if we were just lived a couple miles from each other, you know? And that was all we ever really wanted. You know? It's just people who get us. Right? People who we vibe with.
Yeah.
And it's really safe to say, like, for me, I couldn't ask for a better inner circle of friends, you know?
Yeah.
And I couldn't ask for a better boyfriend either. Love you, Zap. Well, if there's nothing else that you two want to share, I think we can go ahead and end this just a little bit early.
Yeah, let me just make sure real quick, because I don't know, maybe there's something I can share. I didn't take a whole lot of photos though.
Okay. Yeah, why don't you two go through your photos real quick and see if there isn't anything that you want to share in the last 10 minutes. The last 10 minutes are free time for you two.
Oh, I didn't get to share, what my Red Panda plushie's name is.
Oh, what is its name?
I decided to name my Red Panda plushie Luigi. Which may seem odd for a red panda.
Oh, that's
because,
right.
you know,
I remember the story. Go ahead.
yeah, which seems a bit odd considering that it's a red panda, not a green panda. But I decided to name it Luigi because it's a red panda, which are also known as Waz. So, in essence,
They are
Waz.
known as Waz? Like, where does that come from?
It comes from the sound that they make. Well, you know.
Okay. Wait, can we actually look that up?
I could probably put
Red Panda sounds. The voice for Red Panda. Let's see what this is. I don't care if they're not even making sounds. This is too cute. Oh, there's the Waz.
Yeah, alright. I also sent you a video of a red panda going wah.
Oh. Red pandas are so baby.
They are so precious.
But yeah, because they're a wah, and their name is Luigi, they are Wah Luigi. Waluigi time! Wah! I pride myself in my Waluigi impression.
Clearly.
That's cute. Anything else? I did see some new photos appear in the group chat.
Bunny. Just the bunny we found that one day. We found Julie on our visit.
Oh! Yeah, there were actually quite a few rabbit sightings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Found the Julie.
Yeah, this is like just outside of the hotel room. We just gotten out of the car and we're like, Bunny! Bunny!
Yeah, I remember seeing, like, the last time I went to this hotel, I remember seeing, Benoist a couple of times.
Do you see Benoist a lot around your house, or?
No, last time I went to this hotel. I live, like, 20 minutes away from this hotel, so.
Okay. Well, good to know.
Yeah, I was just saying, because, like, you saw the Benoist at the hotel, and I figured I'd say, you know, like, yeah.
Otherwise, I don't have any other pictures. Most of it is just like the zoo visit. I didn't take that many pictures of like the museum or whatnot. So.
No worries, no worries. Doesn't have to be pictures. If there's like a story you want to talk about that we hadn't talked about yet.
That's fair.
I'm just looking through my. Yeah. Oh, okay. So this isn't a picture that I took personally, but it is one of the shirts that. It is one of the shirts that Taya got for me at Hot Topic.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and speaking of the mall visit, I took Robin to. Her shoes got complimented on.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, send a picture of your shoes.
Yeah.
By the way, this is Robin's perfect body.
Yeah. How about I just send a link to the shoes? Because I don't have an image.
By the way, Robin, I love your dragon tattoo back here. But yeah, we got a Baja Blast shirt, and we also got a Pikachu Eevee shirt for Robin.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Yeah! So, Robin has official Pegafox shoes.
Technically the wolf fuzz, but some semantics.
They're fox shoes if we say they're fox shoes.
Exactly. But yeah, I got stopped and told that my shoes were really cool, and it felt great.
Yeah.
It, it was
Well, they are
awesome.
really cool.
They are. They're horribly expensive, $162. But otherwise, they're really cool. Note, the $162 is for the shoes themselves, not including shipping.
Mm-hmm. But it's well worth it.
Oh, that's fucking
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, thank you, Taya and Robin, not only for coming here and joining me on stream, but for a absolutely wonderful, wonderful week last week. I couldn't have asked for a better week.
It's really nice.
it was really fun hanging out with you.
Yeah, unfortunately, these two don't have any like streaming or online content to promote. But yeah, just gonna go ahead and shout them out as wonderful friends.
Aww. Thank you.
Well then, big shout out to Otter Lover and James for the follow today, and even bigger shout out to Bisco Corgi for the raid today, and to TayaFluff for the 29 months sub. Oh my god, I can't even, like, you guys realize how much 29 months costs? That's a lot of money just to show your support. That's so generous.
And it's really impressive too, because that is a monthly payment for over 2 years.
Exactly. Thank you for just being here so consistently, Taya.
And one more month I get lesbian guitar!
Okay. Well, we are going to raid into someone else who's doing some story time because something else happened this weekend. It was Plum's birthday. So let's go over to her stream, say hi, and listen to the end of her story.
Y'all have a wonderful night, people.
Yeah.
Chat and to Taya and Vixie.
And just so everyone knows, our next stream is going to be on Thursday at 7 p.m. We're going to be back to our regular content where we're going to be continuing working on Blender animation. We've been working on a Six Flags commercial, a dance video inspired by one from like the 2004. So look forward to that. And until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful next few days. And we'll see you around on Thursday. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.